Well, let's take a look at these two German finalists from the EPS as they go into game number 3 of this series.
It is on dual site, and we see Darkforce is the blue Zerg in the bottom right, wishing his opponent good game and have fun. He is on team alternate attack. And from Team Mouse Sports CC, it is none other than Hasuobs.
Hasuobs.
Hasuobs. Actually, Hasu is a Korean word too.
Yeah,
so.
it means mediocre.
Yeah. That's a self-deprecating, man. But Hasuobs is a really cool guy, and I mean, I hear a lot of stories from Kevin, so I'd imagine he's a really
it's funny.
Really
he has
guy.
you know, he's like, I don't know, he has like a very clean face. That's the number one thing. It almost feels like he has makeup on.
Good to know what you focus on when you talk to men.
It's not what I focus on. It's
Some
just
people are so
very
superficial,
apparent.
guys. Some people are
He has
just
a very
so
clean
materialistic.
face, but anyway, what I'm about to say is it makes him feel a lot
There's
more
a person
approachable.
beneath that face.
It makes him feel a lot more approachable. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's true.
It's a good thing.
He's got a good smile too. I like it. You can see his pose in the NASL. He looks like a total
secretly,
badass.
he rages about Protoss.
That's true. I heard some pretty big rage story. Actually, I'm convinced that like all Protoss players do rage, but just that they don't rage the way Zerg players do, don't they?
Yeah. Zerg,
How would you describe it? It's more like a passive rage, I would say.
it feels like the Protoss rage is the same rage as Terrans. What they had to go through in StarCraft 1. That's actually probably the perfect analogy.
Really? Okay.
Probably the perfect
Every
analogy.
time I think Terran for StarCraft 1, I think Idra and Artosis, the way they used to rage. Oh, a pylon coming down here from Hasu. Talking about making people rage. Cannon rushes do end up making it rage, but he's actually not doing that. He's just placing a pylon. He's actually going everything else normal on dual site. And Darkforce, he doesn't know about it. Well, he does know now. Ooh. His Overlord's getting in position, but Hasu never really intended to do anything with that.
Well, there's the cancel. And I do like what we saw just there. Just forcing a couple drones off the line.
50 minerals to get 7 drones off the line.
Yep. I would do the math, but I know you don't want to hear it.
Well, you can do the math right there, from the main to the natural and the lost mining time.
I can.
All right, you focus on that, Andre. I'm actually going to call it.
I don't
If you can actually do the math on that, then I will cast until you figure it out.
Approximately 120 minerals lost by the Zerg. I'm not even kidding. 50 minerals lost by the Protoss.
All right, sure.
Get some.
We'll take it. All right.
Hey, Frodan.
So it's a good trade for Hasu.
Get some.
No, I will not get some. Well, not tonight anyway. Hasu is taking out this Overlord as well. And he's getting a robotics facility, so he's playing very safe. Now, it's interesting because we haven't seen too many gate robo.
Oh, and he might get in here. Look at that. He had to cancel the robotics facility.
That's huge.
Yes, it is.
Well, that is monumental.
That is
monolithic.
Planetary.
That is monolithic. Planetary. Yeah, that is one of our words, planetary. But that's pretty big, and look at that. He has to remake it.
So this robotics facility is just about, what is that, 20, 30 seconds behind where it should have been? That's
half its production cycle.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Ooh, but you know what also stinks is Darkforce loses his Overlord here, and Hasuobs managing to catch 2 Overlords. So, you know, some good recovery here from Hasuobs. That stalls Zerg for a little bit as well. And we see Darkforce. What is his plan this game? He did get gas, and he is getting speed. So no 3-hash before gas we saw in game number 1. And Darkforce, what are you planning? What is good on this map, Andre? Dual site. You're the one who said that it still has a lot of potential that hasn't been realized yet.
Well, I don't think I was expecting this type of build.
Yeah. 4-gate with Immortals.
Yeah, this could be a series of things. It could be 4-gate with Immortal and War Prism. I think that's probably the strongest way to go about this.
Yeah.
If your opponent gets a 3rd base, it's basically GG. That's where it comes down to. Just because the 3rd base, you incorporate the 3rd base, and then you incorporate a very big timing attack. So I don't think we'll be seeing that. But I don't know. It's all going to be up to Mr. Darkforce. If he can identify what's going on. Yeah, Mr. Darkforce.
The tough thing is he lost his first 2 Overlords in terms of sending him out to the middle of the map. So he actually doesn't have much clue at all. So Hasu doing a fantastic job denying that information. A second Immortal is on the way. And we see a layer attempt, so Darkforce is actually staying on 2 base, getting his Roach Warren. So the way he looks like he's going to try to get his gas as soon as well. He's still only on 1 geyser, though. This is a pretty interesting build from Darkforce.
Well, this is a direct response to his opponent.
Yeah,
I mean,
no second
he's just
expansion.
expecting a 1 base all in. And he's thinking to himself, what are all the different ways? It could be Void Rays. It could be, I'm not even going to say Phoenixes. It could be Void Rays. It could be just straight up gateways. It could be this Immortal push. It could be a Sentry, I guess, drop Force Field plus that.
Yeah, but you have to admit, though, Darkforce has to be curious because he doesn't see anything. He only saw, what, a Stalker and a Zealot? And now we see the first units moving out. He's going to see it with the Watchtowers, but does he have enough time to react? He's starting to make Roaches at a time, and he's getting +1 melee weapons. And, yeah, I mean, so now he sees the Stalkers. But again, he doesn't have that much information. Darkforce is still playing in the dark. He's sending it out. He sees the War Prism and Immortals, and now he knows. He's making 10 Zerglings and 2 Roaches. Is he going to be able to defend, though? Duelist has some tight corners.
Oh, and you can see the positioning of these Zerglings. I think, you know, Hasuobs might be able to bait a lot of units away from this attack just because he has that War Prism. But no, he uses it as a pylon for now. Good force field. Stop those queens from getting back, and now
huge.
No more injects off of that 1 natural. A great little advantage there for Hasuobs, but he burns, what was that, 5? I think 5 force fields, so that might be a little bit difficult.
He's still got plenty more, though, and the biggest thing about taking out those queens is he can advance the War Prism forward as well without fear of taking away his reinforcements. He's even got an Observer there just in case there's any burrow. Good force fields to prevent anything from the north, but the Zerglings managed to square out just in time, and this is going to come down to it, but Darkforce just doesn't have enough. GG.
Darkforce will fall, and Hasuobs takes it. A 2-1 finish. Congratulations to him. Look at him. He has dark eyes in that.
Yeah, he's
got he's on the dark side, man.
Dark eyes for Darkforce. So.
Yeah, but he beat Darkforce.
Yeah,
oh,
that's what I'm saying.
He took his powers like Shang Tsung or.
Oh no, like Mega Man. Whenever you kill a boss, you get their powers.
Like, bzz, you touch the person's head. I know what you're talking about.
Don't touch my head, man.
I'm not going to touch your head. It's too oily.
I want more pimples. Yeah. It's actually true, like because there's a lot of oils.
I know there's a lot of oil. That's why if you put your finger into like soda, it takes out all the carbonation because the oil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I failed chemistry. I didn't.
Well, there you go.
You think I paid attention during AP Chem in high school.
Anyway, congratulations to Hasuobs for taking the win and a $150 prize purse. So that'll be added to his millions of dollars, esports dollars that he has.
And he's 2-1 in his division. So Hasu making waves after a little bit of a stumble in week number 1. Thank you so much to Kingston HyperX, the people who brought you game number 3 and an exciting series number 1. We're getting ready to go into our next series. It will be live. Noni versus Ryung, a Protoss versus Terran. Don't go anywhere. We just have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, the PVT that you all been waiting for is Noni back for real. We'll find out after this commercial.